Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Glory Days boxing. Card and dice makes everything nice. Can be purchased at sidelinestrategies.com. Brought to you by our good friend Anthony Crooks, aka Bleacher Bums Gaming. Link provided in the chat for sidelinestrategies.com, where you can purchase this excellent game, Glory Days Boxing. Bring it to a tabletop near you and soon. You can also pick up Glory Days College Football. Anthony is right now working on Glory Days NFL Football. Up on the channel, a Glory Days Boxing in association with Al, Red Sox Fan What If Promotions, brings you the Tuesday night fight. George Foreman takes on Earnie Shavers. Don't blink, you may miss it. These gents pack a punch. The bell is next. Joining us at ringside, Jim L. Hope all is well. Brian Hoxie is also here at ringside. We went back to the traditional card and dice. I wanted to show off my boxing cards. I got a lot of nice boxing cards I picked up on eBay. George Foreman will be in the red corner. Earnie Shavers will be in the blue corner. We're going traditional dice rolling. I might be a bit rusty. We've been using the dice roller for this and the Excel spreadsheet, but I wanted to get back to the tabletop. George Foreman in a 10-round bout. This is the young George Foreman. I went with this card because I kind of liked it better than the young George Foreman card. His stamina for a 10-round bout is 55. Earnie Shavers is 60. George Foreman is a 9-starred fighter, one better than Earnie Shavers, who is an 8-starred fighter. Those are the control stars. Foreman, punching power is a 7. If he has you hurt, it's an 11, pre-fatigue numbers. Earnie Shavers' punching power is a 7, but his trait is not so tough. His ring general stars are less than George Foreman, so -1 from his power. His power will be 6, and then if he has you hurt, 9. George Foreman is hurt, again, pre-fatigue numbers. George Foreman is hurt 6 and under, down 3 and under. Earnie Shavers hurt 8 and under, down 3 and under. George Foreman has a solid chin when it comes to KO. It's a 1 for Earnie Shavers of 4. Will check 3 for Foreman, 6 for Shavers. Cut 6 for Foreman, 7 for Shavers, meaning 7 and under. Foreman fouls 3 and under. Shavers 5 and under. George Foreman's trait is the Iceman trait, one-shot power +1 to opponent's KO rating. So that would mean Earnie Shavers' KO rating goes from a 4 to a 5. George Foreman on the inside lands 0 through 47. On the outside, 0 through 52. Shavers on the inside lands 50%, 0 through 50. On the outside, much less, 0 through 38. He's got to get in his punching range. Foreman's defense, 1 and a 2, he'll block a punch. 3 and 5, he'll get tagged with another. Earnie Shavers, same thing. 1 and 2, blocks a punch on a defensive roll. 3 and 5, he gets tagged with another. Foreman counters 1 through 5. Shavers counters 1 through 4. The referee for this contest, Dave Gardner. The 3 scoring judges, Steeler fan, Anthony Crooks, Ron Juckett. Here at ringside, SGJ Jamie, Mark Jones, Arnold Hunter, Brian Hoxie, Jim L. Hope all is well. Mark Jones says Shavers goes out early. SGJ Jamie, ready for a good one tonight. Arnold Hunter from ringside says this will not go the distance. Okay, here we go. Let's see if Al, Red Sox fan, remembers how to roll the real dice game. I'm pretty sure I do. And again, I have a few homebrew rules Actually, one main homebrew rule. On a counter punch, there is an opportunity for a knockdown because the way I look at it, any clean punch that lands, there should be an opportunity for a knockdown. We roll for to see what's going to go on. Again, Foreman 9-star, he has momentum to start off the bout if it's a toe-to-toe exchange. And here's the bell for round number 1. A 5 for George Foreman. Foreman on the inside. A 6 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers on the outside. Now they move in tight. It's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange. Foreman is represented by the red and white die. Shavers, the blue and black die. So here we go. Foreman is going to land. Shavers is going to land. Holy cow, it's stand and bang. The fans are on their feet out of their power range. So that's a 0-3 for George Foreman. He lands 5 hellacious shots, banging away at the head of Earnie Shavers. Then the body back up to the head. Shavers, no slouch of his own. Shavers lands 4. Both men banging away on the inside with powerful hooks, body and head. Fans immediately on their feet. 2:40 to go in round number 1. Foreman maintains mojo. It's a 1 for Foreman. Foreman backs away a bit, putting that jab out there. A 3 for Shavers. Shavers bores in. It's Shavers on the inside. So here comes Earnie Shavers trying to get another pound of flesh. Shavers 34 on the inside will land. Shavers, 1 shot to the body, another shot to the body, left, right, and then a left hook to the head. 3 punches get through for Earnie Shavers. Shavers takes momentum away from Foreman. Crowd oohing and eyeing here. 2:20 to go in round number 1. 4 for George Foreman. Foreman back on the outside trying to use a very good stiff jab, an educated jab. 6 for Shavers. Shavers can't work his way in. It's going to be Foreman from distance. Foreman with a 35. Shavers going to eat those punches just out of Foreman's power range. So the 35 for Big George Foreman, he lands 2 solid jabs, and then a right hand crashes into the bald cranium of Earnie Shavers. 3 punches land for Big George Foreman. He takes mojo back. 2 minutes to go in round number 1. Foreman trying to establish the jab at the moment. It is a heated brawl. 6 for George Foreman. Foreman on the inside trying to push Shavers back off his point. 3 for Shavers. It's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange on the inside. Both men looking to bang one another out. Foreman is going to land with a 0-9, and with power, Earnie Shavers on the inside with a 38, but will just miss his power because of his trait. So let's get this down here. Shavers lands hard. Foreman lands harder. Shavers with the 38 lands a left to the body and brings it up to the head in the toe-to-toe exchange. Foreman lands a wicked left uppercut, right hand, left hook, and another right hand. 4 huge shots by George Foreman. Chin check for Earnie Shavers. Shavers is hurt 8 and under, down 3 and under. He survives that. Big shots by Big George Foreman and Earnie Shavers. 1:40 to go here in round 1. What a brawl we have here tonight. A 2 for George Foreman. Foreman back behind that jab. A 4 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers a bit shooken up. Shavers not ready to charge in as he did earlier. Here comes George Foreman. Foreman's going to land again with thudding authority. That was a 16 before Fumble Fingers Al botched it. Power is there. Shavers is caught with all those punches. We'll have a chin check in a moment. So with a 16 from distance, jab, right hand, left uppercut, and a right hook. Chin check for Shavers. Shavers stands up to it. He's showing a mighty beard. Foreman is just banging away. 120 to go here in round number 1. Foreman starting to take control. That jab is working beautifully for the Olympian gold medalist of the 68 Olympics. 6 for Foreman. Foreman now bores in, pushing Shavers back. 4 for Shavers. Shavers seems a bit stunned. Foreman looking to take advantage of it. It's a 58 from distance. From inside, excuse me. He will not land. Shavers will not counter. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks them. And we have a minute to go in round number 1. What a hellacious brawl. Fans are not sitting at all. A 6 and a 2. How do you do? Foreman again pressing Shavers back to the ropes. Shavers trying to fight off the ropes. Foreman pushes him into the ropes. Foreman throws. Can he land? 35. Yes, he does. Power is not there, though. 35 on the inside. A thudding left hook to the body. Then the right hook to the body. 2 more shots land for Big George Foreman. 40 seconds to go. Shaver on the ropes, absorbing punishment. We have a 5 for Big George Foreman. Foreman trying to keep Shavers on those ropes. Shavers dipping and diving. He's going to come up punching. Shavers will land with the 11. Beautiful job by Earnie Shavers. Left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook. 4 punches. Get through for the man Muhammad Ali called the Acorn. Shavers takes momentum. Foreman backs towards the center of the ring. He felt Shavers' power there. 20 seconds to go in round number 1. It's been a hellacious round number 1. 4 for Foreman. Foreman trying to reestablish the jab. They're telling him from the corner. Jab, jab, jab. Throw the right hand. 2 for Shavers. Shavers moves forward. Foreman looks to meet him with the jab in the right hand. 64. He will miss. Shavers dips away. Foreman was throwing extremely hard. Ding, ding goes the bell. Wow. What an opening round of action. Foreman landed 18 punches. We have him winning the round unofficially. Shavers landed 13. We give Foreman unofficially the round 10-9. Punch differential is 5. Punch differential is 5. Steeler fans scorecard has been collected by the commission. Now we go to Anthony Crooks' scorecard. Has been collected by the commission. Uncle Ron Jucket's scorecard has been collected by the commission. Well, we saw that for Foreman. We'll wonder how the judges see it. We move on to round number 2. With the punches landed, both fighters now have 42 stamina points left for the next 9 rounds. Foreman, Shavers has momentum as we start round number 2. Steeler fan, how you doing? Hope all is well. We start round number 2. Slight delay in the action, and there's the bell. 2 for George Foreman. Foreman on the outside. 1 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers gets on the inside. Foreman tries to tie him up, but now it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange as both fighters work their hands free. On the instructions of referee Dave Gardner, toe-to-toe exchange. Foreman with a 94. Foreman with a 94. That's going to force a clinch. And a 93. So these guys are just clinching and banging away at one another. Referee Gardner pries them apart. 2:40 to go in round number 2. 6 for George Foreman. Foreman stays on the inside. 4 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers being pushed back. Foreman moves forward, looking to land some thudding shots on Earnie Shavers. 98. He will not land any thudding shots. A 98 is a possible infraction. Could be some holding and hitting there. Let's see if referee Dave Gardner, 98-15. No foul. Referee Gardner lets it go. And we continue on with 2:20 in round number 2. So Foreman looking to rough up Shavers. Shavers didn't like those tactics. 4 for George Foreman. Foreman again from the outside trying to establish the jab and throw that good right hand. 2 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers cannot work his way past the jab. Foreman puts the jab out there. Foreman looking to land. It's a 24. Good job by Big George Foreman with that 24. 2 stiff jabs. And then the right into the rib cage of Earnie Shavers. 3 punches land for Big George. 2 minutes to go in round number 2. Foreman looking sharp with that jab. Many people at ringside feel it's only a matter of time before Big George Foreman can take out Earnie Shavers. A 5-4, 5 Foreman on the inside, 1 star. 4 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers being pressed back towards the ropes. Foreman looking to let his hands go. That's an 81. He will not land. Shavers was able to smother him. No counter by Shavers. 140 to go. 140 to go. In round number 2, action continues. 5 and a 5 favors Shavers, fighting off the ropes on the inside. Let's see if Earnie Shavers can do some damage. 95. He will not, as Shavers gets away with a low blow. Referee Gardner lets that go. 120 to go in round number 2. Snake Eyes, 1 and 1 favors Shavers on the inside. That low blow might have affected George Foreman. Foreman backing away. Shavers smelling blood in the water. Shavers on the inside. Can he bang away? 81. He cannot take advantage of it. He misses. Foreman just pushes him away. 1 minute left. This is a much slower paced round than round number 1, which was stand and bang some more. 1 minute to go in round number 2. 6 for Foreman, 2 on the inside, 1 for Shavers, 2 on the inside. They're going to stand and bang. Phone booth, Billy Goat warfare, center of the ring. Foreman with a 60 will not land. Earnie Shavers with a 60 will not land. And both fighters were throwing hard, but not accurate punches. They end up pushing each other off balance. 40 seconds to go here in round number 2. 3 and a 3. What will it be? Again, toe-to-toe exchange on the inside. More phone booth warfare. Neither pugilist will land. 60 and 74. And again, they were throwing hellacious punches, but they're not landing those shots. You're winging them. A wing and a prayer, and neither prayers have been answered. Final 20 seconds to go. Fans oohing and ahhing with each mighty miss by these 2 hellacious punchers. Down goes the timekeeper. 1 and a 1. It's Shavers on the inside. Shavers can steal this round if he can land something big. Shavers with a 46. He's going to land on the inside. He's going to land hard on the inside. Defense check is a 6, so he's going to hit Foreman. We're going to have a chin check in a moment as we come up to the bell. So we have a 46 on the inside. Left hook to the body. Overhand right clips George Foreman. Chin check for Foreman. He's hurt 6 and under, down 3 and under. He's down! George Foreman is down! The bell sounds. Earnie Shavers is issued to the neutral corner. Unbelievable. A thudding overhand right after he dug that left hook into Foreman's body. Shades of Ronnie Lyle and Foreman, but now Foreman must get up. He must get up. If it's a 1, he is done. He gets up at the count of 9. Holy cow. The bell saves him. There'll be no carryover into the next round. Holy cow. A thudding left to the body. Right at the bell. Booyah, the right hand. Face first went George Foreman. You didn't think he was going to get up, but he did. Shavers thought he had it won. Shavers' corner thought he had it won. Richie Giacchetti saying this fight is over. The referee, Dave Gardner, informs Giacchetti that you are incorrect. The fight will continue, but that is a 10-8 round for Earnie Shavers. Foreman down for a 9 count right at the bell. The referee's scorecards are being collected by the commission. This would be quite an upset, in my opinion. Earnie Shavers only landed 3 punches, but holy cow, it did the trick. Foreman landed 4. A sloppy round with a very exciting end to it. We prepare for round number 3. Stamina for Foreman, 39. Stamina for Shavers, 38. As we go into round number 3, Shavers will have momentum. Can Shavers take out Big George Foreman? Slight delay in the action. Here's the bell. Round number 3, a 1 for George Foreman. That's a horrible roll. He's on the outside. He doesn't look like his head's clear. He's trying to regroup. 5 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers trying to duplicate the punches he landed at the end of round 2. He works his way inside. Shavers with a 41 will land on the inside. A left-right into the ribs of Big George Foreman. Then the left hook sailed over Foreman's head. 2 shots get through for Earnie Shavers. 2:40 to go in round number 3. 2 for Big George Foreman. Trying to establish the jab on the outside. His corner said, use the jab, use the jab. Keep him away from you. 3 for Shavers. Shavers works his way inside. Shavers with momentum, so it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange on the inside. Foreman will land. Shavers will land. Foreman digs to the body. Shavers digs body and head. Shavers gets the better of that exchange. Foreman lands 2 solid hooks, but it didn't deter Shavers. Shavers stood, banged right back with that 13. Landed a left hook to the jaw, a right hand to the jaw, a left hook to the jaw, and then another right hand to the jaw. Foreman stood up to it, though. 2:20 to go in round 3. Foreman looking to rally here. I don't know if he can. 6 for Big George Foreman. Foreman on the inside with Shavers. 3 for Shavers. Toe-to-toe they go. Shavers has mojo. We roll the dice. Big George Foreman's going to land with an 18. Shavers is going to land with power with a 39. So 18 on the inside. 4 punches get through. Head and body, big hooks and uppercuts by Big George Foreman, but it looks like Shavers getting the best of this toe-to-toe exchange. Shavers with the 39 on the inside. Right hand, left hook to the jaw of George Foreman. Chin check for Foreman. Again, he's hurt 6 and under, down 3 and under. He's been down once already, but Foreman just shoves Shavers away and actually outlanded him. He has momentum. 2 minutes to go in round 3. The crowd is oohing and eyeing with every exchange from these 2 big heavyweights, big punchers, big followings, fan favorite, TV friendly fighters. 5 for Foreman. Foreman with 1 on the inside. 1 for Shavers. Shavers outmuscles Foreman. Shavers looking to bang him out on the inside. Shavers with a 70 will not land. Foreman just ties him up. Referee Gardner breaks him. 140 to go in round 3. 3 for George Foreman. Foreman pushes Shavers off his mark. 2 for Shavers. Shavers is off balance. Foreman looking to take advantage of this. Can Big George land some thudding punches? 29 for Big George. 7 on defense. That's not going to affect anything. Foreman will land on the inside as he pushes Shavers off balance. 29. Right hand, left uppercut, and another right hand to the head of Earnie Shavers. 3 punches get through for Big George Foreman. Foreman maintains momentum with 120 to go in round number 3. What a fight. 2 for Foreman. Foreman on the outside, shoving Shavers into the ropes, measuring with the jab. 4 for Earnie Shavers. Shavers seemed to be a bit stunned by those punches. Foreman looking to follow it up and bang Shavers out from distance. 35 with the power. He's got the power. Shavers is going to eat all these punches. Shavers is going to eat these punches here. 35, right hand, left uppercut, and then another right uppercut. 3 punches get through for Big George Foreman. Chin check for Earnie Shavers. Remember, Foreman was down in round number 2. Foreman trying to return the favor to Shavers. Shavers hurt. 8 and under, down 3 and under. Shavers is down! Shavers is down from the right uppercut. He collapses near the ropes. Foreman issued to the neutral corner. Holy cow. Referee Gardner picks up the timekeeper's count of 4 and under, and this fight is over. Shavers will rise at the count of 3, 4, 5. He starts to get up. 6. He'll take the mandatory 8 count. He'll take the mandatory 8 count. Shavers down. Referee looks into his eyes. Says, do you want to go? Wipes off the gloves. Shavers says, yes. 1 minute to go. Foreman looking to TKO or knock out Earnie Shavers. He will go unopposed. Timekeeper marker down again. It's a 5 on the inside. That's where he lands at a better, well, actually on the outside he lands at a better clip. Let's see what he can do here. 34. Can he land more? 3 punches or more with that 34? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Banging away. Shavers bit defenseless against the ropes. Foreman throwing everything hard. Winging hooks and uppercuts to the head of the acorn. 3 punches get through. We go to the TKO check for Earnie Shavers. When he's hurt. Oh, and he's hurt. I forgot about that. That's a 10. His power is an 11. So we have to go chin check now. Chin check. Well, TKO check first, I guess. Shavers survives it. Oh, it is over. It is over. That's a 5. It is over. Earnie Shavers takes tremendous punches over and over again. Referee Gardner leaps in as Shavers collapse to the canvas. Referee Gardner has waved it off. The will check was a 6. The will check was a 6. Shavers is TKO'd here in round 3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Foreman was down in round 2. Almost knocked out. Shavers looking to finish off Foreman in round 3, and it was the acorn who got his noggin knocked out. Holy cow. So once again, we had the 10. I forgot because again, when he has someone hurt, when you knock someone down, you have him hurt. His punching power goes to an 11 pre-fatigue. So we had the knockdown. We rolled. The first initial roll was to see if he was going to evade anything. Because I still roll a defensive roll. I do. Yeah, I always still roll a defensive roll. I don't know why I'm doubting myself. So it was a 17. He ate those shots. Then we rolled for the TKO first. Shavers is a 6 will check. So 6 and under, he stopped. It was a 5. What an impressive win for Big George Foreman. I do believe I did that right. And it just sounded right. And what a fight. How exciting. I love this game. So the fight doesn't go. Foreman stops him with approximately 38 seconds left in round number 3 after the knockdown. So let's just mark that over here real quick. You're not going to see that, though. Foreman, winner. We'll have the official announcement in a moment. Winner via TKO. Third round over Shavers. What an exciting Tuesday night at the fight. Brought to you by Glory Days Boxing in association with RedSoxFan What If Promotions. Mark Jones says Primo is impressed with Foreman's power. Bernard Strom Sports Replays says got here just in time. SGJ Jamie, as expected, been a lot of action, but I am sure you're not too late for more. Oh, but he's talking to Bernard. Mark Jones says 1, 2, how do you do? 3, 4, hit the floor. You are exactly right, Mr. Jones. All right. Let's go to the judges' scorecards for the first 2 rounds. We had some questionable judging in the first round. I gave it to Foreman, 10-9. Foreman outlanded Shavers. Oh, let's get the official punch numbers also. So Foreman landed 15 punches in the TKO stoppage in the third round. Shavers landed 8. Final punch landed numbers: Foreman 37, Shavers 24. Every punch thrown was meant to do damage. Every punch was meant with bad intentions. So I had it after 2 rounds, 19-18 Shavers due to the 2-point round with the knockdown of Foreman. Again, it's all academic. Foreman knocked down Shavers in the third, then stopped him with 38 seconds to go in the third round. So after 2 rounds, Steeler fan had it 20-17 Shavers. Anthony Crooks had it 20-17 Shavers. Ron Juckett had it 19-18, as I had it, Shavers. But the judge, jury, and executioner were the fists of Big George Foreman. What a bout. I want to double check something real quick. I don't know why I'm questioning myself. Well, I'll check it after. When a fighter is hurt, do you roll for defense? I think you do. I don't know why I'm questioning myself. He rolls a 39, blah, blah, 3 punches land, which equal or less to the adjusted power. Okay, that's not that. That's something different. I'll go through it. I'm pretty sure I did it right, or that's the way I've always done it. So, again, it's the way I probably always done it, because either way, Shavers has been TKO'd. What a fun fight. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Mark Jones, Bernard Strom Sports Replays. Check out that wonderful channel, SGJ Jamie, Steeler Fan 1933, Arnold Hunter, Brian Hoxie, Jim L. Hope all as well. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Greatly appreciate everyone's time. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Become a member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm wondering how you guys like this setup. I think it's pretty cool. I was able to show off some of my boxing cards. And I actually like rolling the dice better than the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet, I can do a little more with a visual, but I think this came out pretty good. So if you'd like to leave comments with that on the page, that'd be awesome. This game, Glory Days Boxing, can be purchased at sidelinestrategies.com. Wonderful game. Bring it to a tabletop near you and soon. There's also Glory Days College Football. Anthony is working on Glory Days Pro Football NFL style. He's working on a great team set right now. SGJ Jamie says, good fight. Also looking forward to your next video of Legends of Boxing Universe. That's going to be coming up soon too. So Foreman, TKO Shavers. Foreman down in the second. Shavers down in the third. And Foreman took him out with 38 seconds left after pounding away at the ropes. Referee Dave Garner steps in as Shavers hits the canvas, and he was already waving the fight off. Thank you very much for your time once again. God bless. I love you all. See you soon. Peace.